Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We're back today with another exciting video. With newer technologies emerging today in the world of cryptocurrency, it's very important that we start keeping ourselves updated about the effects they'll have. In today's video, we'll have a look at one of each cryptocurrency, which is going to be a total game changer. It's still not known whether the effect will be positive or negative for the market, but watch this video till the end to find out. Today we'll bring you Cakewallet to adopt Zcash, something that even we are shocked to hear. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's take a look. Cake Technologies LLC, which is the company behind Cakewallet, is a non-custodial open-source wallet for Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Monero. Cakewallet has around 200,000 users today and has been around since January 2018. Cakewallet is available in both iOS and Android. With this grant, Cake Technologies are thinking to build a Zcash wallet that will be compatible with NU5 and Halo Arc, heavily prioritize using shielded addresses and completely shielded transactions. It's one of the most widely used privacy-conscious mobile wallets. Cakewallet is a completely open and transparent source. It believes that a dedicated Zcash wallet will allow Zcash to take advantage of its development efforts, integrations, and user base. As Cake expands its integrations, users of this Zcash wallet can enjoy the benefits of these features for minimal cost and effort from the Zcash community. Zcash wallet uses a simple interface similar to the existing Cakewallet user interface. The Cakewallet development team will start with the existing UI design of wallet and incorporate some core Zcash features into the existing design. From there, the Cake team will add on some of the highly requested features and test the application for reliability. The core wallet will offer great features like sending ZEC to shielded addresses, sending ZEC to transparent addresses with a significant warning, will receive ZEC to shielded addresses, a backup wallet with a mnemonic seed, will send transactions with an optional included encrypted memo, and has the ability to generate and save new Z addresses under the same seed. Cake already supports an instant exchange between cryptocurrencies using ChangeNow. This integration auto-populates a user's desired address to facilitate their trades. It'll work with ChangeNow to support fully shielded transactions, but this is out of the scope of this proposal. Cakewallet is now undertaking work to integrate with Thorchain, a decentralized exchange that allows users to swap assets through semi-trusted distributed nodes. They have worked with several states to build a dedicated Cake exchange. Initially, this will allow users to buy ZEC with credit or debit cards in these selected states. Cake supports looking up human-readable addresses using the open alias, unstoppable domains, and YATS, which allows its users to save time by typing in human-friendly items such as donate at Zcash, Zcash. The wallet looks up to see if there are ZEC addresses associated with those items and return the full address. There is a natural fit for Zcash since Z addresses can be reused without the worry of transactions being identified or linked. Cakewallet has recently started working with Visa and MasterCard, which are companies that are known for handling currencies throughout the world. The fact that they are now working together may seem like a good collaboration. However, there are certain elements that might be extremely harmful to the world of cryptocurrencies. Fiat currencies have been running in the market for a long time now. Concerning banks are already accustomed to the use of the system. In this case, a sudden move might lead to a major change in the system that has been incorporated by the banks for so long. That's why a lot of banks have started offering assistance in cryptocurrencies to outsource a better way of making use of this technology. It means that getting along with the Cakewallet is something that involves an intention of taking over the chain through this idea. Zcash is a privacy-oriented cryptocurrency employing one of the most innovative cryptographic primitives that are available today, zero-knowledge proofs or ZKPs. Specifically, it uses an optimized form of ZKPs known as ZK snarks, along with shielded transactions that obfuscate transaction details across its public blockchain network, providing anonymity to the users and fungibility. ZEC was created by and is backed by the Electric Coin Company and the Zcash Foundation, and is one of the most prominent privacy-focused cryptocurrencies today. The main differentiation between ZEC and BTC revolves around privacy and technology, more so than the economics of the protocols. In essence, Zcash decided not to reinvent the economic wheel and instead have made their economics very similar to that of BTC by design. Like Bitcoin, ZEC has a 21 million coin maximum supply. They also use a transaction reward that starts at 50 and halves every 4 years. The current block reward is 3.125 ZEC. Zcash has its own risks and downsides. It has high inflation when compared to other projects, block to value the asset and dissuade long-term holders. The Zk Snark privacy technology is not very unique to ZEC and can be implemented by the other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum. Zcash underwent a trusted setup ceremony during the project's creation and is arguably antithetical to the idea of trustless money. The project is run by a centralized business, Electric Coin Company. In October 2018, an inflation vulnerability was revealed after a fix had already been implemented within the sapling upgrade. Although unlikely that the bug was exploited, there is no way to be 100% certain that counterfeit ZEC was not created prior to the fix. There are risks that the Zcash blockchain upgrade schedule can be delayed or changed for any reason. Regarding Thorchain integration, the Cakewallet can only add ZEC once the existing Thorchain proposal is complete. The smallest of the steps that they have taken in Bitcoin has many at times been in favor of the decentralized national currency. This leads us to a conclusion that the reason why they have been trying to do the same with Cakewallet is that they want us to depend entirely on Cakewallet to make sure the bank and other financial institutions make the most out of this concept. This may be because Cakewallet may be backed up by these financial institutions who may further have an intention to take over the chain. The plan to do this is to make access really easy. Just a few weeks ago, Cakewallet added Monero to bring in more people into the system. As soon as they hit their targets, the chances are that there might be some serious changes that may lead to a situation where you cannot even use Monero or any private coin without using Cakewallet. There is another major event that could take place in case the above said situation continued. The next possibility is that they might even call for hard fork, as we explained in our previous video, as soon as they realize that there are enough users in the community. In other words, there are high chances that we might see the community making a wrong turn into a situation, leading to a hard fork, which is exactly what the financial institutions may be aiming for. It's very important to understand that the presence of a lot of users on the same wallet will ultimately lead to a higher power in the community. This will increase the power that they have and will also become the main source of being centralized in a very short period of time. We think that this is one of the major reasons why it's very important to be mindful while dealing with the centralization of mining. There are chances that you may get involved in it at a very wrong time, which may lead to a situation that could bring a lot of losses for the users. With Zcash and Monero added to Cakewallet, a lot of people in the privacy community are very skeptical about these collaborations. This might be leading to a very unstable investment for the long term and has led to turbulence in many privacy coin communities, and some members say lost interest to invest in Cakewallet listed coins for the long term. It will be the safest option for you to ensure that even in case we do notice a major hard fork coming in, the best way to get out of such a situation will be to take all of your precious privacy coins like Monero from the Cakewallet and make sure you never support technology or an idea of this nature. The comments being made against them are really high with respect to the speculations being made by people in many communities. In simpler words, privacy coins like Monero needs to ensure that it's closer to the hearts of a lot of investors, people's money. This will help them bring in a lot more people into the community. However, it'll be very important to ensure that we're careful with the centralization of mining. This could mean a lot for the entire community and will help all of them drastically. The updates that it may be providing right now may even be a way to bring in more people and gain the trust of the community. So, looking at it in a very broad manner, it may be safe to say that the only thing they're training to accomplish with the steps being taken right now is to hit the privacy community from the inside without you ever noticing. This doesn't sound like a very good idea, and is perhaps something that we would call a Trojan horse. As vigilant investors and observers, we need to ensure that we don't miss out on any of the updates and keep our eyes wide open for the hard forks that may occur. As soon as they occur, we need to bring in a lot more actions to ensure that we don't incur the losses that come out as a consequence of all of it. Being vigilant of the hard fork coming up is crucial, as it'll determine a lot about the events that could follow. Now, there is another thing that we think holds a high relevance to the entire plot. Looking at the most recent updates, Cakewallet also hired Justin Ehrenhofer, who at times has been in question for the actions he has been taking. This has led us to another question of whether it'll be the right move to have him at a respectable spot for Cakewallet, and also made us curious about the impact this may have on the market in the times ahead. One of the major possibilities that haunt us is if the same what happened to Bitcoin occurs with Monero. Although it does seem to be a bit speculative in that sense, we think there are higher chances for what we mentioned here to come true, and hence we must necessarily keep an eye out on such changes to ensure that no harm comes out of it. Share this video to create awareness. We need to look out for each other. Only we can do it. The government is not going to save you. So this was about the Cakewallet update, adding new privacy coins to the list in our observations. with that, we come to the end of today's video. We'd love to keep you informed. Do let us know what you feel about this update in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, take care, and keep safe.